The 182nd Manchester derby. United looking to do a first league double over City for a decade. It's not just local pride at stake today for United. There are crucial points in this top four battle.
I look at it from the point of view of the two sides. City are the better side, but that doesn't matter in a derby day, as we saw that at City's ground earlier on in the season. Anything can happen in a derby. We know that down through the years, strange things happen, and we'll wait and see what happens. Can anyone really say what the outcome of the game is going to be? Don't really know.
Well, the team news: Harry Maguire, Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Dan James have all shaken off knocks to play. United going with a back three, and of course there is a derby debut for Bruno Fernandes, who appears to have just transformed the mood at Old Trafford.
Sure, he's got a brain and he's got a great range of passion. I think that's the big thing that's stuck out since he came here to Manchester United. And he's going to become such an important player. He'll be an important player today. I'm a great believer in the middle of the park. That's where people can win and lose matches. If you control the middle of the park, you have a great chance of winning. And I just think the range of passion that he's got, the Portuguese lad, Stuart, is tremendous.
No Kevin De Bruyne for City, their most creative player, not involved through injury, but 19-year-old Phil Foden starts just his third league game of the season. Cancelo and Zinchenko maybe surprise choices at full-back, and of course Aguero, well, he's got 9 Manchester derby goals.
Well, they're a very good side, City, Stuart, you know that. We've seen them so many times over the years, and I think you've got the young kid Foden in there who's a top-class player. I've seen that kid playing, I think, for City since he's about 16 at different levels. Top-class player. I don't think De Bruyne will be missed if that kid's playing. That's how good I think he is. I think United are going to have a very difficult match in their hands. I mean, when you look up front, Aguero and Sterling, one get power, one get pace. Could be a problem. United will have to play very well if they want to win this match, Jack.
Manchester derby, number 4 of the season. Away teams have dominated derbies of late. Let's hope all that changes today. Lindelof goes long, looking to release Dan James. Otamendi will clear, and then Gundogan just hooks it forward. Otamendi to Brazilian Edison. Looks like he's wearing rubber gloves out there. Incredible how well away teams have done in Manchester derbies. 8 of the last 11 in all competitions, won by the away team, including 6 of the last 8 in the Premier League. City play out from the back. Here's Zinchenko, stabs it to Aguero, onto Sterling. Zinchenko after it, couldn't keep it in. That's the threat.
Good bit of football by City there, Stuart. It's a good job he couldn't keep it in, Zinchenko.
4th season in charge of City. He's mopped up domestically 3 League Cups, the FA Cup, and of course 2 Premier Leagues, but it's in Europe that he really wants to win the big prize, and we don't know whether City will be in the Champions League for a year or 2 after this, so we want to get it done this season if we can. They've got Real Madrid, of course, coming up. I'm sure after this one he's been closed down by Aguero. Aguero gets there. Aguero, it's a powerful run. Foden's ball across to Sterling. Sterling with a curler. It's a real good save, David De Gea. City still have loads of players forward here in the corner.
You just wonder why Shaw didn't put his boot through the ball there originally, Shaw. He thought he'd all the time in the world, but you don't get time in a football pitch today. Yes. Well done, goalkeeper. He's bent that nicely, hasn't he? Oh, he's had to save it.
Cancelo's wicked ball in, and that's a really important bit of defending from Anthony Martial, and he wins the free kick as well, because Otamendi, who is a threat from set pieces as we've seen before.
He's brave in the box, Stuart, Otamendi. You know he's going to go for it and try and head it. You get a lot of people that don't go for it. He does, with intent to get his head on it. At the moment, it's quite difficult for United to break that sort of first
press with City pressing United
Well,
high.
it's not United are not pushing out, that's why. You've got to push out United.
Otamendi to Fernandinho. Aguero. And Matic is onto that. And Fred gets it through towards Fernandes. And Dan James is through here. James! Well held by Ederson in the end.
Yeah, the angle was a bit too much for James. He did got the shot away, but you'd be disappointed if the goalkeeper had let it in short from that angle. Yeah, that's the threat, the quickness of it.
Martial, cross comes Fernandinho, but Martial gets the better of it. Martial's there for... Well, Dan James was in acres of space around the penalty spot. Martial went for goal, too close to Ederson.
Why didn't he play it back to Hernandez? I would have gone and kicked him up the backside there, their left winger. Hernandez is on the 18-yard line. Look at there, play it back into him. No wonder. Oh, what a chance it was for Hernandez. And they never played it to him.
James. Fred.
Over ball.
Pass that is to Brandon Williams. Matic. Here's Luke Shaw. Fernandes wants a free kick there. It took a long time to give it. I don't understand what he was thinking about for so long.
I thought for a minute he was going to bring out a yellow card.
And he has brought out a yellow card. But I think it was for Fernandinho for complaining rather than he wasn't involved in the challenge. We'll be careful now then. So, free kick now. Fernandes, he's to be at the heart of all set pieces for Manchester United. 30th minute.
Do you know what I always say, Stuart? So the two white lines with the join there on the 18-yard line, we should have somebody standing in there. And have a little run.
Well, Maguire could be the option at the far post.
I don't know what he's doing there.
Well, Martial into this. On the volley! Brilliant! Oh, what a strike! What a creative, clever free kick. Fernandes with a lovely little dink. And the finish from Martial. Too hot to handle for Ederson. And United lead 1-0.
Shows you what I know about football, Stuart, when I was talking about earlier on. But I think the goalie might have done better here, Stuart. I know he's hit it with great power, but I think they'll be disappointed that he's let this one in. So I think they'll be more than disappointed. Yeah, clever bit of thinking by Fernandes. Yeah, it was Stuart by Fernandes. Clever ball up. Oh, the goalie should do better here, Stuart.
Well, Martial got the winner at the Etihad in December. And he's onto this quickly. But Ederson, a goalkeeper of his quality, will be disappointed. But one from the training ground. And now United, another half chance. Fernandes, that's another assist for him, by the way. 3 goals, 3 assists. So important that Harry Maguire got that.
So I'm going to put it back to the goalkeeper.
Listen to the atmosphere now. Martial. Matic. Set up quite nicely for Williams with the ball in. And then Fernandes just behind him. Just behind him.
You're right, Stuart. Great build up again, but the ball in the centre, the cross just behind him. Fernandes. Oh, it's just a pity he wasn't coming on to it.
Sterling. Brilliantly turned away by London after the Fernandes, and now here is Fred. Fred does well to find James. Look at the space for Williams on the far left. James cuts in.
challenge, Stuart.
He's going to book him there for a dive.
Oh, he's not dived, Stuart. He's not dived there. It's a good challenge by the City player. He's not dived there, Stuart.
Oh,
He's caught him.
good grief.
That's not a dive.
Never mind a dive, it should be a penalty. Should you watch this?
Yeah, yeah.
VAR is Andre Mariner. Maybe he should be taking a look at that.
Yeah, he should.
Yeah.
He's definitely caught him.
To make it worse, he gets booked. Bernardo. 2 minutes of stoppage time elapsed. So far, so good. Half-time, Anthony Martial's goal. A lovely dinked free kick from Bruno Fernandes that goes underneath Ederson. Will be disappointed with that, giving Manchester United the lead. Martial and James having other opportunities, and perhaps City getting away with one. Fred booked for a dive when in fact he seemed to be fouled by Otamendi in the area. Mike Dean not consulting VAR, and perhaps it could have been worse for City. Without the interval here at Old Trafford, Manchester United leading the derby by a goal to nil. What a big 45 minutes ahead here. United 1-up. With the coaching staff had an opportunity to have a look at that massively controversial moment when Fred was booked for diving, when in fact he should have been awarded a penalty for a foul by Otamendi. That might have been 2-0 at half-time. As it is, it's 1, and of course City so dangerous.
Well, that could be headlines in the press tomorrow, shoot, with a penalty kick. Oh, he's not given a penalty kick. I don't know.
Sterling, Aguero's offside. Inevitably, when Aguero's going through, he finds the net, but thankfully Darren Cahn's flag was up.
He knew he was offside, the centre forward, Stuart. He knew he was offside.
Checking offside.
Checking, he's offside, Stuart. He's over the yellow line. He's not.
VAR checking the lines.
Oh, he's offside, Stuart.
Brandon Williams, the crucial player here.
Not a lot in it, to be fair.
There we go. Jeez. So, why VAR's Andre Mariner didn't check when Fred was booked when he was fouled, I don't know. He checks that one all right. Cancelo, back to Ederson. Oh, he's let it go! Ederson gets away with murder! Oh dear. What a moment that was. He gets away with absolute murder there, the Brazilian. Meanwhile, Martial is down in the goal. Ederson coming back to try and clear.
The bravery of Martial to go and attack it, Stuart. You know he's going to get whacked somewhere along the way, and that's exactly what he gets there.
Look at that, just it's a real mess of it, Ederson.
Well,
he hits the post, that's the problem. He clatters into the post. Oh, he gets away with one there, doesn't it? Rodri. Here's Aguero. Bernardo Silva. Cancelo. Foden. Two young men here, Foden and Williams. There's Brandon.
corner. There's a corner anyway before Matic got a touch to it. And rather, not Matic. Aguero.
Gundogan will take the corner. And get it back again, the German international. Gundogan. Foden tries his luck. Good save that De Gea, that was moving.
That was certainly travelling as well as moving, Stuart. Couldn't have hit that better with his left foot. And what a terrific shot, and it's gone away from the goalkeeper. A little bit of a swerve on it as well. Well done, goalkeeper.
Gundogan will take this corner. Oh, the flying header over the top from...
It was Otamendi.
Yeah.
Great header, Stuart. It's not far away either. It's a great header. Plenty of power behind him.
He is the one real threat from set pieces for City. Otamendi. Raking pass. Just ricochets off Bazaka. No threat here. Suarez, it comes back for him. He can hit them from here. Maybe he should have hit it first time. Just leave a little damage to it. As here comes James. Difficult to stop when he's in full flow. James steaming forward, looking for Martial. Oh dear.
Yeah, but Martial was up there on his own stroke.
James showing his explosive pace here.
He's quick, isn't he? Just not a lot of options shooting when it's down there. There's only one option. If he's not perfect with it, it's not going to do anything.
Mahrez, who you are, you can't get past Mandazaka. Now James can steam up the right hand side, can take on Otamendi. James hits his man. James again.
What do you want to go and punch him? Why did Hernandez is on the 18-yard line, and all he's got to do is play it back to him and it's a goal. And he shoots from a crazy angle. What's the run Hernandez makes here? You see him coming straight there. He's right on the 18-yard. Play it in him. Now play it to him. Play it to him. He doesn't. Oh dear me. You've got to go and kick him up the backside for that.
A bit harsh.
It's not a bit harsh, Stuart. That's how you learn.
I keep stressing again, it's Fernandes.
He thinks the same as me, Ollie. Look at him. All he's got to do is play it back the way.
Thrilling sight, isn't it? Full flight. Corner comes in. Header down and wide.
Not far away.
He's such a threat from set pieces, but it's got to be a special header to go in from this sort of angle. So Bayer back to come on for United. Mendy about to come on for City. And they get round the back here, Mahrez. Sterling waits in the centre. Here he is! What a chance! Oh, what a chance! Didn't get a proper contact. Jesus onto his right foot. De Gea saves. Booted clear.
Oh, what a chance that was there, straight for United. Up a City rally. What an opportunity. The City fans sitting up there thinking this is not our day. I hope they're right.
Mahrez, who's causing problems. I don't understand why he's been playing from the start, to be honest. But anyway. Is it going to be the 7th defeat of the season for City? Is it going to be a double for Manchester United over Manchester City? Again, it's forward. This time Maguire underneath it. All eyes on the referee. We're in the 6th minute of stoppage time. There was supposed to be 5.
Oh, well done, Luxor.
Marigalo holds it up. Oh, well played. Fred. For James to run after.
Too much on it, Stuart.
Well, this must be it. We've had 6 minutes of stoppage time. It's not quickly halfway. Oh, amazing! Unbelievable! Scott McTominay brings the house down. And Manchester United, in the Manchester rain, are going to do the double over City for the first time in a decade. Ederson has made an awful mistake. And Ole Solskjaer becomes just the second manager to beat Guardiola 3 times in a season. A glorious, glorious evening at Old Trafford.
Absolutely incredible, that isn't it, the way it's finished here. What in God's earth is the goalkeeper thinking about? What is he thinking about? I say, that's great. Great skill to do that, Stuart. From that way distance out. Well, that's a great goal by Scott McTominay. It's not easy to hit one from that distance, Stuart. He has. I think they enjoyed it in that bench, didn't they?
Just listen to this. These are special days. Manchester United have done a double over Manchester City. And once again, Oli gets the better of Pep Guardiola. Anthony Martial with a crucial goal in the first half. McTominay deep into stoppage time, finished it off from miles out. Ederson at fault for both goals. Manchester United with a merited victory. They've beaten City, and in the top 4 race, what a win this is. United 2, City 0.
Well, we won. The result says it all. We've beaten them 3 times this season now, and we've beaten them at home as well, which is great. See the connection between the team and the players and the fans today. What an atmosphere! What at the end, everyone in the stands. You turn around, you see the Sir Alex up there, and he's proud, and it's a big moment for every one of us.
The atmosphere was unbelievable. Credit to the fans, everyone in the stadium. They created an atmosphere out there where it deserved 3 points for them to go to work tomorrow morning and have the bragging rights in the city. So, no, it's a big win against our rivals. Nice to do a double over them. But no, most importantly, it's a big 3 points to close the gap on where we want to be at the end of the season.
Well, that's 10 unbeaten, 8 clean sheets. That's an outstanding record. I mean, what's happened over those 10 games? Because the defence now seems so confident.
Yeah, I think the whole team, we are in a good moment, so we need to keep doing like we did tonight. We need to be very consistent until the end of the season, and play, like I said, play like we did today. Play like a team, creating chances, defend properly, and let's see what we can achieve at the end of the season.